Good afternoon guys and welcome to today's vlog. It is the 24th of January and we are starting this vlog from the hospital. I was going to start earlier on from home, but I was just trying to get everything together and then I just forgot and the camera was just in my bag. But anyway, we're starting it now. So we've just seen the nurse. Well, first we've seen the triage and they checked the temperature and did all her obs and stuff like that. And the temperature was like 39. So they gave us some Calpol and then we went and sat in a room and then they did like a fluid test where they had to have like so many mils of fluid every 10 minutes or something just to make sure they're having it and not being sick. So we did that and then we got brought into this room that we're in at the minute. And then they checked Aurora over and they said that it sounds like she's got bronchitis, but we have requested for blood tests to be done. Now the blood test does cover testing for leukemia and stuff like that, but the reason we've asked for that is because she is just poorly and all the time and so much that most of the symptoms that she's got do cover some of the symptoms that you will get with that illness. So it would just be good to rule it out, and they've actually agreed because she's been poorly since being so young and she's been on the antibiotics quite a lot, that it would be good to rule that out, because then at least they're starting somewhere and they know whether to look elsewhere or do other tests or test for something else, and then maybe they can put it down to being like asthma or stuff like that. But yeah, they've actually said that she has got a bronchial infection now. So they're saying that the antibiotics that we got given yesterday, that we should just stop giving her them, because if anything that would be making it worse. And to be fair, I didn't really want her to be on more antibiotics. I would have preferred her to have just had blood tests and then find out what it was. Now when we seen that doctor yesterday, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is the new doctors and they don't have a lot of information because it needs to be transferred over from the old doctors, so they're basically looking at a blank screen. But when we went and we seen the nurse yesterday, she turned around and said that one of her ears was okay and one of her ears was red and her throat was fine. Now when we've come into the hospital today, the doctor has actually said that both of her ears are equally red, and also the back of her throat is really inflamed and red again. So, but she said that does come with like the bronchial infection, so that's just something that we just kind of need to cope with and just treat with antibiotics with Calpol and Nurofen or ibuprofen. But they did come out and just check a temperature again, and it only gone down slightly, and that was even after Calpol, so we've just got to stay now. Anyway, they said that both of the ears were equally as red as each other and the back of the throat was really red. So with this infection, they can't really treat them for it. So the blood test that they want to do, they said that they would rather wait until she's like better, because otherwise if they do it now, it will come back that her white blood cells are up anyway because she's poorly and she's got an infection in her body. So it'll be showing that they're quite high because it'll be showing infection there. So they really needed to be like quite well to do that test, to test for anything else like the leukemia or I forget what it's called, my head's just done in, yellow jaundice or anything like that, because if you look, she does look a little bit yellow. I don't know if you can tell on camera, if I try and get that close to her. They did test for this when she was actually born and it came back clear, but there was a few tests that did come and was showing slight signs of infection, but they said that it was nothing to worry about. Now I think they should have looked at that when she was born, because clearly that must have been telling him that that was the start of something and they could have treated it straight away from then. But yeah, we're just sat waiting now for the doctor. They're just going to get some ibuprofen just to see if they can get that temperature to come down even more. And then she's got to drink some fluids. She's just drank some bottle actually. And then we can head back home then. And then it's just a matter of waiting to see if she does get better and we can go and have these blood tests done, and if she doesn't, then she needs to come back here, and I think they're just going to admit her and just follow out some tests while she's poorly, because that might be the only way that they can do it, depending on whether she gets better or not. So yeah, anyway, we're just going to wait for this doctor to come back. Imogen is just currently watching some stupid thing on TikTok, and when you take your eyes off it, it stretches the room.
Alright guys, it is the day after Aurora has been at the hospital, and we're just going to end it there, and tomorrow, or today even, we're just going to have like a relaxing day. So me and Sarah will just check in, let you know how everything's gone on with her. But after I said this yesterday, we're both emotionally, mentally and physically drained from being in hospital again. It isn't good. She's got bronchitis, which is just horrendous for her. This poor little girl has been through absolute hell and back since she's been born, which obviously takes a massive strain on us as a family, and the kids, and my mum, and a granddad, and everybody else that knows Aurora, and subscribers even, which sounds ridiculous, but that's how we look at it. There's a lot of subscribers out there that genuinely actually give a toss about the kids and us, and obviously they're very supportive of us, and we thank you. But this morning, I fell asleep on the couch. I was wasted. Sarah, bless her, has been up all night with her. She was in bed with us last night. She's a little bit better today, but we will keep you updated tomorrow. So I'm just going to end it there, simple as that. No usual every single day. We're just going to end it today, get on with tomorrow, and just move forward as we normally do, because, as we said, it is a really poo start to the year. Do you know what? These things happen. You have to dust yourself off and carry on, and that's exactly what we intend to do.
Yeah.